All right, guys, I've got the petition here to get the Cavs to play every single game on the road this season. Help me get the signatures. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Jason Manis with Winning Bets, giving you guys those free sports picks every single day. I hope you're having a good, fantastic morning so far. We're coming off a good, successful Monday where we helped you guys put money up in your pocket. Let's go ahead and recap yesterday, and then we'll get up into the action that we have for you guys on Tuesday's slate. Yesterday started off in soccer. Gave you guys 3 soccer bets. 2 of them were in that La Liga game, Espanyol versus Leche. We went 1-1 in that. We hit our better of the 2 plays, seeing how both teams' score was at -104. That was a good first half cash, but under 5.5 cards did not happen. I think I saw there were 8 or 9 cards in that. Not good for taking the under of cards when the dog goes up early, and the dog in that went up 2-0 early, and then the cards just really started coming out. So unfortunate right there, but we did get in a bet in that FA Cup game. I told you guys to check me out on Twitter once lineups came out. I saw lineups in that Manchester United versus Aston Villa game. It just absolutely screamed low scoring. I just did not see goals based on those starting lineups. And under 2.5 was at +112. So based on how I thought the game was going to go, giving me that bet at plus money, I had to go ahead and bet it, and we got it rewarded with the good cash right there. There was only one game, and hey, one goal in that game. And as a Manchester United fan, United got that 1 goal nice and early, and then they, I guess, cruise to a game. It was boring, pretty much exactly like I put in that tweet of why we went ahead and bet under 2.5. Just really just a boring game. Villa's, not a good attacking team, and Manchester United just hasn't quite figured it out up under Ralph Ragnick. So good under 2.5 cash, and even better that we got that one at plus money. Then we rolled the action up into the NBA. How about an NBA first quarter sweep? That's right. Gave you guys 3 first quarter bets, and we swept them all. We took the Spurs plus 1.5. They went ahead and won the first quarter outright up over the Nets. So that was a good one right there. Then we used last week's strategy of when the sportsbooks don't quite give me the numbers that I like, take 2 games, tease the numbers one way, and then go ahead and drop them in a parlay. And that's what we did right there. Jazz Pistons under 58.5 points, and 76ers Rockets over 53.5. And that cash came home. And then, of course, the cash cow, the Cleveland Cavaliers, the best team in the NBA on the road. It is not even close. They got us a good cash at -1.5. We've been riding this Cavs team. We're getting them when they're laying points, they're able to win and cover the margin, or when they're getting points, they either don't lose all that bad or they even win outright. Cavs are absolutely dominant on the road in that first quarter. We're going to keep riding that. Again, like I said in the opening, can the Cavs just play every game on the road? Can they do that? That would be really cool for us if they could end up doing that. Don't know when they're on the road again next, but we'll certainly be betting it whenever it is. And then we did 2 NBA player props. Bogdanovic over 2.5 made 3-pointers. He put up a goose egg last night. Didn't get any 3-pointers. So not going to go up any over total when you can't even make one. And then Marketing. That was a bad beat. Absolutely bad beat. We ran back that winning bet from last week where if Garland plays, Mobley plays, and Allen plays, he's generally been staying up under his point total. Was looking like we were going to get a cash. He had 12 points, and with 2 minutes to go in the game, he sank a 3-pointer to give the Cavs 109 points. Little bit of a tough beat because it came so late. Those were the last 3 points that the Cavs got. Man, that was a tough beat. I'll be looking to run that bet back, because it's not like he killed us in the third quarter, early fourth quarter. We were 2 minutes away from getting the cash, so unfortunate right there. But still a good Monday, putting plus 1.69 units up in your pocket. And go ahead and hit that like button, guys. Go ahead and hit that like button if you were part of that cash with me. I know you guys were part of that NBA first quarter sweeps, because you guys get fired up there on Twitter, hitting me up in the DMs, and it's just great. I mean, we've been crushing those NBA first quarter this season. It was nice to see a good night for us there, going 3-0 in those NBA first quarters. Before we get on into the bets for today, let's go ahead and give away some money. Let's go ahead and do that NFL Pigskin Pick'em contest. It was the last week. And let's go ahead and start with that straight contest where we had a 4-way tie there with 90 points. And the tiebreaker was that Chargers-Raiders game. And, of course, there was 67 points in that just absolutely fantastic game. So let's go ahead and look at the 4 people. We had U2BTH70. He, unfortunately, did not put in a tiebreaker. So, obviously, don't count that one right there. Bigfoot SMF, he had 40. Hill 1989 Virginia, that person had 24. And TW Corn wins with 47 47 because 47 was the best entry coming in closest to 67. TW Corn wins again. Not sure how many times TW Corn has won, but they've taken a fair amount of my money. So good job, TW Corn, in winning that straight contest. So if we look at the spread contest, Big Daddy wins with 120 points. No tie right there. So Big Daddy wins outright. So Big Daddy and TW Corn, hit me up on Twitter, and I'll send each of you $20. That was a fantastic contest. We did it all season long. It's obviously over right now. Congratulations to all the winners. We had different winners each and every single week. We had some repeat winners. It was just fantastic all season long to see the winners sit there and cash it and have a lot of fun right there. Overall, in the course of that contest, I gave away $720. Yeah, it may have only been $40 a week, but boy, did that add up, and I was glad to give away $720 to such great supporters out there. We had a lot of fun watching the NFL, and again, just a good contest. We're going to run that one back next season. You can guarantee you. We love the NFL here on the show. Everybody loves the NFL. So come back next season. We'll, of course, run back the NFL Pigskin Pick'em contest. Congratulations again to everybody else. Look forward to doing it next year. All right, let's go ahead and get in some bets for today. Let's go ahead and first start with that NBA first quarter. I'm going to go ahead and do that Wolves Pelicans under 58.5 points, and you can get that at minus 110 up over at DraftKings. The numbers say, in terms of season-long numbers, you could barely take the over in terms of the number of times the over is cashing more times than the under. It's not a great amount more, but what I like about that is, while maybe the numbers say to take the over in terms of just sheer numbers, they're only averaging 56 and 59 points. So we're right on 58.5, but it's the last 10. Remember, guys, we've tweaked it a little bit. We've been really focusing on smaller, sample sizes, because that's what you have to do in the NBA now that we're a good chunk into that game. Last 10 combined, they're cashing the under 15 and 5, and their games are only averaging 52 and 51 points. So like we've been getting success riding more of the recent trends, we'll go ahead and back the recent trend, although number-wise, we're not too far off the season numbers with them only averaging 56 and 59. So I feel really good here taking this under. So Wolves, Pelicans under 58.5 points in that first quarter at minus 110. All right, other than that, I'm waiting to see, for whatever reason, the NBA first quarters, we're getting against the spreads, but we're not getting money lines. Wizards and Bulls should both definitely win the first quarter. For the Wizards, you're getting minus 3.5. To me, that's a lot. For the Bulls, you're getting minus 4.5 up against the Pistons. If the money lines don't come in good, because I initially was thinking about doing a money line parlay between Wizards and Bulls, but again, don't have the numbers, so don't know what that'll be. If I can't do the money line parlay, maybe I'll go ahead and take a gamble on the Bulls covering minus 4.5. Just look for me on Twitter. It's at WinningBetsPod. It's at WinningBetsPod. Otherwise, guys, it was a small slate in the NBA, and the numbers just didn't check out. So really just have Wolves, Pelicans, and hopefully adding either Bulls minus 4.5 or a Wizards Bulls two-way money line parlay. Again, just check me out on Twitter. All right, let's go ahead and get in a couple of NBA player props, though, and let's go and look at this Suns-Raptors game. Let's go ahead and ride Fred VanVleet. This man is on fire. Let's go ahead and take over 23.5 points at minus 110 up over at DraftKings. Look, he's cashed this in 7 of the last 8, and in 6 of those 7, he went up over 30 points. So I'm just going to ride the hot hand. He's at home. Players perform good at home. He's obviously incredibly on fire right now. So, yeah, I'll go ahead and do it. I'll go ahead and give me Fred VanVleet over 23.5 points at minus 110. Let's go ahead and go back to this Wolves versus Pelicans game for a second. I've got 2 player props that I'm going to go ahead and do from this game because the Pelicans defense is really, generally speaking, atrocious. Their season-long numbers, they're 29th in defending the three-point field goal percentage. They're 26th in overall field goal percentage. They rank 25th in allowing the most three-pointers taken per game. And their 2 worst defended positions are the center and small forward. Small forward, they're towards the back third of the NBA. Center, they're in the bottom 5. They're terrible at defending that center position. So we'll go in back Karl Anthony Towns over 23.5 points at minus 120 up over at FanDuel. And I'll go ahead and do Anthony Edwards over 20.5 points at minus 110 up over at FanDuel. All right, so as of right now, that's really going to be all the bets I've got. For soccer-wise, there's only one game in the Premier League. It's Southampton versus Brentford. I just went through the numbers, went through everything I know about soccer, and really just couldn't find a bet in that. Not going to force it just because it's the only game, in town. Doesn't mean you have to force it. If you force a bet in a scenario like this when you really don't like it, you're going to lose more of those bets than not. So not going to force it. There's only one game in Serie A. Also didn't like that game, so just going to go ahead and stay away soccer. But we will be adding some hockey bets. So me and the Hockey Squirrel will go ahead and team up a little bit later on today on YouTube and make a video. And whatever bets he gives us on that show, they will become official bets on my daily show. So just come back and check for me a little bit later on with the Hockey Squirrel. We'll see what he gives us. I obviously have no idea. He's going to be driving the train train right there. I'm just going to be blindly tailing because he's been putting money up in my pocket. So we'll go ahead and make his bets that he gives us official bets. So that's what we'll do today. So to hit you guys with that recap, let's go ahead and do Wolves Pelicans under 58.5 points at -110. Let's do Fred VanVleet over 23.5 points at -110. Let's do Karl Anthony Towns over 23.5 points at -120. And take his teammate there, Anthony Edwards, over 20.5 points at -110. All right, guys, go enjoy your Tuesday afternoon. Come back tomorrow. We'll count up all this profit. And we got Wednesday to go ahead and look forward to on tomorrow's show. We'll see you then. Thanks for watching till the end. I'm Jason Mattis. Any love you can show by giving me a like, a subscription, or a comment, or even just share this video is very much appreciated. And don't forget to turn on your notifications to increase your chances of locking in the same odds as I talked about today. And check out my other great videos in these corners.